You're saying Kawhi Leonard should have a Raptors cap in our imaginary Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna let us go behind the veil this morning as we prepared for this show, and the question was posed: what do you remember Kawhi for? I said Raptors. Yes, I said Raptors.
Come on now. I don't understand that. All right.
So you remember him more for the Spurs, Alan?
Yeah, of course. That great championship he won where he was Finals MVP. The great job he did against Miami. He spent most of his career there.
With
if not for
Hall of
Pachulia, maybe
him.
they have another one. You never know. But then things went south there. But unfortunately, he spent most of his time there. Now, he'd have to do something with the Clippers for me to change my mind over the next couple of years. But right now, I still think of him as a Spur.
All right, so when I think about the Spurs, I think about Tim Duncan-led teams.
Jay.
I think about, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Monica. We're on the same page here.
Yes.
They were the leaders of that team. I think
David
about
Robinson.
Kawhi being, exactly,
There you go,
MT. I think about Kawhi being a young buck that got put in a great situation and excelled with great veterans around him. I think more Toronto than I would anything else if you're talking about just a championship.
6 months.
But that's what makes it
he won a chip,
spectacular.
though.
Exactly. It
He
was
won a
Tom
chip.
Brady before it was Tom Brady in Tampa, Mike.
There for 6 months.
And he got
Your
it done.
memory of him,
Add
I'll
Kawhi,
always remember that
add
year
water,
in Toronto.
championship.
Man, come on.
You couldn't do it.
All right, let's
But
make
see,
it
Monica,
hard.
I'm even taking a step further, Monica. See, because now when I think about Kawhi, I go back to the chip, but I also go to, is he going to stay with Toronto? No, he's going to go back home to L.A. He's going to bring Paul George to L.A. Oh, my God, they were up 3-1 against Denver. They lost out in the bubble. Hey, Doc Rivers, you're gone. This is Kawhi's team. So, yes, I remember the championship in Toronto, but now I feel like there's a lot more pressure for the legacy to be cemented in Los Angeles.
Mike T,
because of all that.
What's a good NFL example of this? Would Reggie White be one that you could debate? Is he an Eagle? Is he a Packer? I mean, I would say probably Packer, right?
That's a great example because obviously he wins the championship with Green Bay, but he really is an Eagle in a lot of ways. I think that's probably the most analogous situation is an all-time great going someplace else and winning the ring. Obviously, Brady's an interesting discussion, but he has all those other titles with the Patriots that I don't think anybody in good conscience would ever say that, hey, they're going to remember, Tom Brady as a Buccaneer.
Right, all time. Although Brady might just throw shade and just say, "No, I'm wearing my Tampa cap to the Hall of Fame." If you did have that option, how about LeBron James? Think of a guy that has won championships now with 3 different franchises. When I think of LeBron James, I'll set the stage because you guys are attacking me anyway. I don't care. I think of LeBron James, I think 07 through 2010 LeBron, that's my classic LeBron. That's the LeBron. So the Cavaliers LeBron is the LeBron I'll always remember.
I go to the Beatles.
Oh,
I go to the Heatles.
really?
I do.
Come on.
I do. I go to LeBron James, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. And not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. I go to that, because I think that's where LeBron took another step in the stage of his career.
So interestingly enough, I can't go to just one with the Lakers. But if he gets more than one,
like
with the
Keyshawn
Lakers,
said, you got to win 2 just to get the statue behind the building.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the tough thing
he's
about being a
legit,
Laker.
and I think because I don't know, Jay, because if the argument for the Spurs experience or Kawhi with the Spurs was all of the firepower he had around him, then I got to give some of that credence to LeBron in Miami as well. But I think if he can get more than one with the Lakers at this stage of his career, I don't know. This one's tricky. I don't know. This one's, ooh.
Do you remember Steve Kerr as a player? Was he a Spur? Was he a Bull? Or do you remember more of as a coach?
This is all,
he a warrior now?
This becomes age, though.
It does become age.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Steve
it does
Kerr as a
become
Bull.
age. And, I mean, how about Dennis Rodman? See, I look at Dennis Rodman as if Dennis Rodman is the guy that has to put a cap on. Yeah, I'm
Detroit
with you, Jay. He's a Piston.
For sure.
Yeah, part of that Bad Boys.
See,
How about Jason Kidd, Al?
I got him as a Bull.
Yeah, Jason Kidd.
Is he a Phoenix Sun? Is he with
he a
the
Net?
blonde hair? Is he a Dallas Maverick? Is he a New Jersey Nets?
Wow.
I mean, isn't Jason Kidd like I remember him as a New Jersey Net. I mean, he won the championship in Dallas, but that's Dirk's title. He certainly did a lot to help him win that thing. But the guy I remember when I think of classic J. Kidd, I mean that's that early 2000s New Jersey Nets what he did with that squad.
Right? Yeah.
Right? Like that's another one.
Alan, how about Carmelo Anthony? Is he a Nugget?
Yes.
I mean, his best years, right?
a nugget.
Like
It could be a Nick a little bit. We have fun.
Yeah, nugget sounds almost like kind of like
A nugget,
a
little
cute
nugget.
little nugget.
Is
Like,
he a cute little? Because
Hey,
I know you
but
want to.
no,
I know
no,
you want to claim him as a Nick. I
Check
know
this.
you
He
do.
definitely
oh,
wants to claim as a Nick.
I mean, I can't do that. I mean, I do claim him. I mean,
You
he's.
well-
can't? I'm
You-
surprised.
what?
I'll tell you what. I'll say this about Melo. After seeing Chris Paul get to the finals now and enjoy this, Melo's. I need to see him. Get to a
Detroit
final now.
blew it.
Before it's over. Think about that. too.
Detroit
Hey,
blew
hey,
it
guys.
for all parties involved, Jay. Like, that's the thing.
Agreed.
For the team, for Melo.
What
like,
about
Good.
Go, MT.
I was gonna say one more name to. What about Kyrie Irving?
Ooh.
He's in that.
Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good because
It's not that
no
good.
Celtics going to claim him.
No,
He
they're not
didn't
going to
do
claim him
anything
at
there.
all.
He did
He
win
won
a
in
chip with.
Cleveland.
He won in the Cleveland, but.
But Alan, the way he won in Cleveland, I mean, he made the dagger
biggest
shot
shot.
in Game
biggest
Yeah.
shot,
7.
no doubt about it. One of
He's the
biggest shots.
closer.
I agree.
It's Kyrie Irving has a ring, and no, he just has a ring on his hat.
But if you're in,
Not
let's
gonna
ask.
put a
I mean,
team.
I'd like to ask Cleveland. Do you claim Kyrie? Like, do you claim him? Because
He
You
just
have to.
he's left these places in a blaze, and it's kind of like, ooh, that was not pretty.
yeah,
But you have to claim him. I mean, that's the first championship Cleveland has ever won
we are also
in basketball.
burying the lead. Kevin Durant.
He hasn't won anywhere else yet, though.
Yes.
He's a Thunder man. Like he's. Like,
I mean, so you're saying that James
Harden.
Harden, Russell Westbrook, and KD are all Thunder to you, Alan?
Nah, Harden is
That's
Harden
wild.
is a rocket, man.
That's why
It's crazy to think all three of those dudes were on the same
Oh.
squad.
It's so wild.
Mike,
And Sam Presti has like 8,000 draft picks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.